वेलकम टू सोलर एस्ट्रो ज्ञान। सोलर एस्ट्रो में सबका स्वागत है। सो टुडेज टॉपिक इज अबाउट द राहु एंड द डिफरेंट कॉम्बिनेशंस विथ राहु, दैट इज डिफरेंट प्लैनेट्स कंजंक्ट विथ राहु. So Rahu is such a planet which tries to occupy that place of that planet, that is which want to take over the planet qualities into his own way. So that is Rahu conjunct with different planets. So here is he will try to modify that in a different way. Okay. So whenever the different planets conjunct with the Rahu, so generally as per the text and all, what they will say is it will try to magnify. Okay, because Rahu always does magnification in different way. Like a snake, when it tries to hiss, it will open up and it will do the biting and all. So whenever the Rahu is conjunct with different planets, say one of the text says this, it will magnify. At the same time, other which my observation was when I was doing the chart reading and all. So whenever the planet is conjunct with different planets, it's tried to modify that part also. So say suppose I'll do all the planet combinations. Say suppose the Sun and Rahu combination is there. So he will treat, apart from his father, he will treat other person as a fatherly figure. Okay, he will treat he is like father, he is like godfather for me. So he will treat other person as a godlike person, godliness figure, fatherly like figure. So this is one thing which I have seen in the most of the charts. And whatever the sun significations are there, the sun significations he will try to over manipulate it, so take it in a different way. Okay, and the same thing the dharma also, because the sun is exalted in the Aries sign, in fiery sign, so all the fiery signs represent the dharmas. So he will do different from his dharma. Whenever the Sun and Rahu conjunct is there, he will try to go apart from his own dharma and to do something different from his dharma. Okay, so that is one thing. And the Sun also represents the gotras. See, in Hindu dharma, each and every person will carry one gotra. Gotra is nothing but the Rishi's name who they have given us this gotra and all. So they will have a confusion regarding the gotras and all. So this is also the prominent which I have seen. At the same time, when the moon is conjunct with Rahu, the native will does not like to live in the motherland. He will try to go abroad. He will try to live outside his own hometown, I can say. And that is seen in most of the charts also, that the person after certain age he will go out of his hometown and he will start living there itself. So because whenever the Rahu is conjunct, mother is a hometown, that is moon is a hometown, and apart from this also he will call other persons, other females as other females equal to the mother also. That is, he will call other person, she is like my mother, she is like mother, she is like mother and all. He will be treating other females also like a mother only. Specifically few people, not everybody, but specifically few people he will treat like a mother only. So this is one of the thing which I have seen when the moon Rahu conjunct is there. When Mars and Rahu conjunct is there, so Mars represents siblings, as you all know. So he will treat other persons as a sibling, like she is like my sister, she is like my brother and all. So this is what I have seen. At the same time, when what the Karakatwa will manifest in a different way. What I mean to say in all this thing is, whatever the Karakatwa is there, he will try to overdo it, or he will try to modify it. Okay, Say suppose coming to the modification part, so Mars also represent all kind of vehicles also. So whenever the Mars Rahu combination is there, you can see most of the people will try to modify the bike models and all. You can find this combination, that's Rahu, that's Rahu conjunct with Mars. They'll try to modify the vehicles and all, bikes and all. They will try to modify this. Okay, this is one type I have seen. At the same time, who is having this Mars Rahu combination also, they will definitely in their lifetime, once in a time, they will try to modify their house also. Because whenever this combination occurs, I have seen that they have modified their house also. They try to renovate their house in a different way. They'll build a double story building or duplex type of building also. Okay, this is one duplex type of buildings also you can see when Mars Rahu combination is there. So whenever the Mercury and Rahu combination is there, what generally everybody know, this combination gives skin diseases and all. Apart from this, what will happen is, see, Mercury is nothing but uncle, that is we call it as mama. So he will treat other persons, he will call other persons as mama. So he is like my uncle, he is like my uncle, they will call like this also. So this have been observed from long time. And at the same time, Mercury, whatever the Mercury Karakatwas are there, he will try to modify it. He will do it in a different way. So if at all if you see the handwriting of that person also, Rahu Mercury, he will write it in a different way. And he will try to decorate it, or he will use different colors to decorate the wording also. The wording styles and all will different styles also. He will be writing in a different styles, not in a particular pattern. He will not maintain a particular pattern. So he will always be changing his writing also. So that is the Mercury Rahu combinations also, which you can find it. At the same time, Mercury, whatever the communication desire, so he will be frequently changing the communication devices frequently. See, Mercury represents the communications also. Okay, that is one thing. And apart from this, whenever the Jupiter Rahu conjunctions is there, so Jupiter, as you all know, the Jupiter Karakatwa, whatever the Jupiter Karakatwas are there, he will try to overdo it, because both are the big planets. Rahu is big, Rahu is magnifying planet, at the same time Jupiter also is a big planet. So what he will do is, he will overstudy something, or he will try to control many things related to the Jupiter things. He will try to control and take it into his control. So the Karakatwas of the Jupiter, as you know, his represent children, money, and different all higher educations and all. So whenever the Jupiter Rahu conjunctions is there, the higher education also will be different from his regular this thing. So from intermediate degree, he will be doing some subject. After that, in PhD, he will do for the different subject and all. Okay, entirely from PG, he will do a different thing. So that is Jupiter Rahu conjunctions, you can find it. At the same time, his behavior towards the children also will be different. When there is a Jupiter Rahu conjunction is there, the behavior towards his children and towards his dharma and towards his towards his guru also, he will be doing differently. So he will not reveal things properly to his guru also. So this is the Jupiter Rahu conjunction which I have seen, I have observed my reading also. At the same time, they will follow the different dharma also, because principles also will be different from him, because Jupiter represents principles also. So principles also will be different for him, and he will keep on changing the principles. So his understanding towards the principles will be different from the regular this thing. His understanding will be different. So this is one combination. So whenever this Venus Rahu combinations is there, so Venus Karakatwas, that is Venus significations, whatever the Venus significations are there, he will try to change the significations also. Like generally this combination of Venus Rahu, they will have love failure and all. It is a common thing which we can observe in the Venus Rahu combinations. At the same time, he will earning source will be different. You can see whenever because Venus is also the earning capacity, earning source also. So he will be earning from a different things, which is apart from the regular this thing. He will be earning from a different source of incomes. Okay, that will be his style of income will be different, not from the regular this thing. It will be different. Okay, so that also you can observe. Whenever this is applicable with Rahu and Ketu also. See, whatever I have told with Rahu, the same thing you can see it in Ketu combination also, but it's little bit slightly different, because Ketu Rahu differently operate, but you can find similar kind of attributes also. So whenever the Rahu is conjunct with Saturn, his profession also will be different from his general profession. So he will not follow the pattern of position, pattern of profession, I can say. He'll be doing a different kind of professional pattern. So he'll be having different lot of changes in the profession. As you all know, the combination is very much known to everybody. At the same time, he will have a different sources of income also, different kind. He'll take up different kinds of profession which is not anywhere linked to the other profession which has left. Okay, he will do different kind of profiles also, different kind of profile jobs. Okay, which is not anywhere conjunct to the previous one. So this is the pattern which at the same time you can see furniture also will be different at his house, because Saturn represents all kind of furnitures. So wooden furniture, especially wooden furniture. So wooden in his house also you can see different wooden pattern furnitures and all. Okay, and whenever so I think I have completed all the planetary conjunctions. So this is what I want to say in the conjunctions with different planet conjunct with the Rahu. So Rahu always try to overdo the things, and he will try to change, because he doesn't like the same to be continued. Okay, at the same time the Rahu also represents the ancestors and one most important thing about the Rahu is our ancestors also. Ancestors is represented by the Rahu only. So Rahu and Ketu both. So they will be doing the things which their grandfathers or grandfathers would have done. Grandfathers or grandmother would have done. That kind of things also they will be following the method, because the previous ancestors who have done that, he will redo the same things, or some kind of similarity will be seen with the ancestors, similar kind of body language, or a similar kind of, whenever it is conjunct with the mainly the Lagna Lord. Whenever the Rahu or Ketu conjunct with the Lagna Lord, you can see the pattern of the ancestors. He will behave like same as his grandfather, same like his grandma, like that. Different kind of, when Rahu Ketu are conjunct with the Lagna Lord. So similar pattern you can observe in both the ancestors' way of behavior, and his lifestyle also. Almost all will be, we can say, not similar very much, but some similarities you can find. Oh, this is what I want to say with the conjunctions and all. And as I said you in the previous videos also, I have launched one app especially for the courses. So it will be on the name of Astro Talk by Rajan. The link is given below in the description section. Whoever want to download that app also, they are most welcome to download the app, and there are few courses which have been there in my stores. So whoever is interested, then they can go ahead and buy the courses. Thank you, and I will come out with a few more interesting videos. Thank you. Goodbye.